Hi there, R. Hindi coming to you from the Secret Geocache Workshop in downtown Stockton Springs, Maine. Like I always say, it's a small town, it's not that big a secret. This is kind of an addendum piece on the two-catch birdhouse that I put out a couple of months ago. One of my favorite caches because it's so easy to build and people love it. They've really been giving it a lot of favorite votes, and it was working really good. But I was told the other day that they had found it broken, and what had happened was the bottom of it had been broken off and thrown to the ground and left that way. Nobody called to tell me it was broken. The next cacher came along and found it in that condition. The fact of the matter is that I take a little bit of the blame for that, because when I built this, I thought I had sealed it very good against water incursion. And apparently I didn't do a very good job of that, because water came in here at the lip of this little tray at the bottom and got in there and swelled up the wood of the drawer that's inside that comes out, and it was stuck. And in fact, it took me quite a bit to get it out myself with tools and everything else. So I put it on the workbench, and I've changed the design somewhat in that this tray is now gone. Up inside the drawer is back in there right now. It looks like that. It's flush. Haven't painted it yet, but you can see it's there, and it's if you can see closely enough, it's actually covered with fiberglass and fiberglass resin. I do that with a lot of my geocaches, and I'm going to do it with this one. I seal my geocaches with epoxy resin that I get from the West Marine store. It's the same stuff I use on my boat when I make fiberglass repairs. Just mix up the resin per the recipe and paint it on like paint, and it seals these things just as solid as they can be. I should have done it on this in the first place. I thought I could get away with the way the design shed the water, but it didn't. So now it's overkill the other direction. Everything's going to be sealed with fiberglass inside. New clearances because of I sanded out and made some more clearance space inside for the drawer, and I closed up these holes on the inside so that no water can get in, period. Hopefully this will work underwater now, but hopefully I won't have to do that. So if you've seen this before and you liked it, tell your friends. It's going to be back out there in just a day or two. It's going to be better than new. Just to give you an idea what water incursion does to these boxes if you fail to seal them properly, this is what happened to one that I had out at Penobscot Bay, Camden. It was up on top of Mount Batty, and the person that had it looked at it last left it open to the elements, and the bottom swelled up and it became stuck in the container that it was in turn, and I had to actually tear it apart to get it out. This is my damage, taking it apart to get it out of the container it was in. So water is the enemy of a lot of these caches, and to repair that, I got myself a new plan. When I put it in one of these boxes, I'm going to put it in a jumbo bag, as best I can think of. You can't protect against the elements completely, but maybe this hefty bag for things that are this size. You're not going to get a Pelican box that's this size. So you may find some of these caches coming up protected in a couple of Ziploc bags. So look out for that. So anyway, under the heading of coming soon to a geocache near you, some teasers, this is going to be, I have at least 3 new puzzle boxes dreamed up with different ways of opening them. I haven't made the opening mechanisms yet, but the boxes are started. We'll see how those work out. Got this at a yard sale. I might be able to find a place for that. And this is going to be a small powder keg for a location that could use such a thing. Perhaps you'll see it soon.